All right, now this is our CSS. I believe you know that this one is importation of our Google fonts, and we imported Roboto. Roboto with a font size of 400. Okay. I used to what? The you also look into the CSS now. We are, if you go to that Google font, you see CSS linking. You also see HTML linking. So it's this one now is CSS linking. Import it using your yeah.
For CSS linking,
Yes, you import. Use your art import. Your art import property. You pass in the URL, just like you have your art media. All right. So we also have importing for art import. So these are Google fonts. All right. Then I explain how you pass. I think I've explained this one. Everybody was in class when I explained variable now. Declaring variables. You are also around now.
yeah, this one.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So this is how you call your variables. You can see the body. We have font family. We'll pass this.
The after and before, what are they working for, sir?
Hmm?
The after and before you pass, what are they working for?
This one is after loading, before loading. After loading, the margin is 0. Before loading, everything is what? 0. No space. That's why if you are looking at this environment, where is my original there? You can see that there is no space at the edge now. It is well.
The asterisk.
It is okay.
What is it? Is it the O?
Yes. This asterisk means all. To be it will be added to all.
Everything in CSS.
Everything in the HTML. When I mean everything in the HTML, the body, the UL, all the tags. Asterisk is all. So that's why you notice that after and what before, everything is what? Is at the margin of 0 and the padding of 0. But they are now having the box sizing of border what? Box. Border box. Border around the tag. Border around the elements. Like your button element. Your button element may have a border box. Your paragraph, maybe I want to put border around your paragraph, turn it to border box. So everything, all the recent container, all the tag we have in our application, border what? Box. So please, you've asked this question before. What do you have in this after and before? I think I can explain it. It's like the thing is not clear to you. After and before is after loading and what? Before loading. Okay, look at it now. Immediately I launch this browser, before I do anything there, and if there's a button there, okay, everything is here, and I click on it, that's After Effects. If I come here and I refresh, I reload it, you see it after and what? Before. But you notice that this border is still at the what? At the edge, and you know that is a margin of what? 0. Okay. All right. Now all of this one is explained. All of this one is explained area. Now you can see img. We now call the pseudo class of what? Of not. Pseudo class of not. If it's not a logo. If it's not a logo, you know we have a logo SVG here. If it's not a logo, leave the v to be what? 100% what percent. I would say 100% is to fit in the entire what? Page. Okay, that's what that one is doing there. Then we converted the image to a display of what? A display of block. And at media query, mean width, like you asked before, you see this mean width now, we have 800 pixels. Abi? Then we call H1, H2, all the H, then the body for the mean width. Alright, so what you need to look at is this value here, and whatever you are calling inside. That's what you need to look at. I think that's the only at media I have here. Look, I now have at media screen of 99 watts, 2. So look at what I called here. I called session word center. I think this guy is really relevant. But the essence of this star is, okay, the essence of this star is you may need it in your other project. Just copy it there, then you link it to your this thing. You now know that you can make use of what? Center, session, class, main class. You get it? All those class, hero class and stuff like that, so that all these effects you have here will be applicable. Now you see now that this hero class that we're having, image can be also be added to your word CSS. You can add image to your browser from the word CSS. You just want you to call those your URL there. Then you pass in the word, the image, the picture. You can see if I have hero here, you can see this one should load as image. You can see it here. So this image was actually passed from what? It was actually passed from the what? The CSS. Sometimes you will be checking some templates. You'll be checking some template, and you will now be looking for where the image is located. If you can't see the image in the HTML anywhere, okay, go to the CSS and look for it there. All right, it's one of the advanced way of writing your codes. So go to the CSS, you'll find it there, and you remove whatever you want to remove. Alright, so the center cover, we have it to be what? No repeats. If you remove no repeats now, you notice that this image, since this image is small, to be repeating in all the body. I don't have it here yet, so I've not really done anything. Okay. Alright, so modal container. Alright, what we'll be looking at, you can see this close btn, and you can see this close btn what? Over. Right, this is the over effect. All right, when this btn was closed, okay, when this btn is let me see what's going on here. Do you see it? So this guy was actually called in the button, but I don't know yet until I'm able to find out. Let me see, modal effects. This color is what? Red light. Not this. This is red light. This should be like red dark. Alright, so this one should be coming from this guy here. When you click on this click, okay, this guy here. This is this one. That's the effect they are seeing here. Alright, now open. Do we see? Look at the open border. The open border here. Alright, you can see that the open border, as this one was working. Where is it? Yeah. As this one was working, I think let's inspect it so that we'll be seeing it again. Not source. So what we are looking at, you see this open border. All right, this open border that you are seeing here, let's go and check it in this CSS. This is the open border. What's this doing? Visibility was made to be what? Visible. The z index was turned to what? To 10, meaning it should come on top of this guy. Do you get the concept now? You know this z index now, this z index is 10. Minus 10, right? This index is minus 10. Okay, presently the open border is not on it. Okay, the open border is not on it, but what we are now doing is that, okay, when this guy, if the button is clicked, use this, attach this class to this your what? Open what? This modal overlay, attach, add this one to it, add what? Open border, add what? Open words, open modal. So this is just the concept that is coming in there. Open words modal. So this open modal is only added to this guy, okay, when this button is what? When that button what is clicked. If that button is not clicked, it remains the same. So what this index is giving you that is minus what? Minus 10, meaning that is hidden by default. Are you getting it? It's hidden by default. So when this guy now comes in, it is what it shows. Remember we talked about CSS specificity. What we said, the closer CSS to the word, to the element will be affected before the word, the other one. A closed CSS is more affected to the word, to the elements. For example, if I have a paragraph, okay, I have a p tag, all right, I want to change the color of that paragraph. Let's say I attach something like style, okay, and I say, okay, color, I turn the color to red. No, style is inline with styling, right? So if I now go to my CSS, that's external or internal, that guy there, that style there, we have more power than those internal or external. Okay, now look at it again in this way. What now if I now have a class, let's look at it now, those two external classes. I have a class, I want to style the paragraph, the color of the paragraph to be red. I gave one a class of let's say I gave it a class of gray, I gave the other one a class of red. All right, then I brought them. Should I make that example here? Let me see if I can throw that in. This is how you guys will make me explain or class will finish. Let's see something here. Let's do one little demonstration. Let me just do it with this modal here. All right, so let's go to this guy. Now I want to change the color of this. So let's assume that I gave this guy a class of BT. All right, then I will now go to my style. I'll go and style the BT, right? I'll remove it. So people are looking at me like a magician. All right, so I will change the color to be what? Let's say the color should I pick color there, or I should just pass in my own color here? Let me just pass in my own color there. Let's say red. So if you come in here, what do you see now is red, right? Okay, now let's now assume that I now went further. I went back to this guy here. Okay, I added a BO. Okay, I added BO there. Then I went back to the style. I call on what? Let's say I call on dot what? BO. Let's see what this guy will do to us now. I turn the color to what? To be let's say blue, Abby? Green. Turn the color to be what? Green. If I save this, let's see what's going to happen here. What do you observe? Now I have two classes. That is attached to this guy here. I have two classes that is attached to this guy here. Okay, BT was red, BO was what? Green. But what we are saying now, the closest to it right now is what? Is BO. B2 came, all right, BO now what? Came. So the one that is closest will be what? We take the advantage. That is what we call CSS what? Specificity. Is that clear, Oga? It's okay. So that was what I was trying to explain for that open world modal. When that open modal was not added, that modal overlay became what? Irrelevant. So that one take the power. Okay. So let's start our program proper. Let's get our HTML environment set up first before we begin to do whatever we want to do. So let's remove this guy. So the first thing I want us to bring down, we want to pass in a header. We're not passing a header. We'll give it a class of hero because we want to get that image on top. So let's give it a header element. Header. So give it a class of hero. All right. Now this header, I want to have a banner inside. So I think we have a class of banner. Please be inspecting your CSS, so that you know what we are doing. Then give it a div. I want to have a div. with a class of banner, okay. Then the name, I will pass it in h1, then I'll call it modal what project, project. All right, since I've done this, the next thing I'll pass inside here is what I want to get my button, because I want the button to be inside. So let's get our button, give it a class of btn modal what btn button btn modal hyphen what btn. So btn modal hyphen btn, call it open words open modal, call it open words open modal. So I haven't done that. Let's now go back and check our overlay. Let's do our modal now. Modal, this is your modal that is popping out. So give this guy a div, give it a class of modal overlay, pass it inside a div. Then let's give it a class of modal hyphen overlay then pass everything, all the write up inside the container, called what div. So let's give one a class of modal what container, modal hyphen container. So let's now pass in the value that we want to get. So I will pass it in h3, which I will call the modal what content, modal content. Then in there, let's now have our close btn that we're going to use to close it. So let's give it a button of a class of close btn. Raphael, when you finish your service, hope it's Lagos that are going to have you. This one should be a class of fast. Somewhere you're going back, Abby. You're going back to round up. You're going back to round up your program now. You're going back to school now, Abby. Thanks. So this one is close. Okay. So let's leave this like this. I hope please. I want you guys to understand this project very well, because I will give you guys an assignment from modal class. Okay, and but the assignment I'm going to give you, I will explain to you guys, and you guys you're able to get it. It's just going to be that pop-up. You just change some things in. So now, by default, when we launch this program, this is my own. This is my own. Alright, now you notice that nothing is working. Let me you're not seeing it, are you? So you notice that nothing is working. Okay, nothing is working right now. Do you know why nothing is working? Because we've not called the open modal what class, and you know that we said we want to call that open modal class inside what modal what overlay. Are we together? We want to call it inside what modal overlay. The open modal is already there in our CSS. We want to call it inside our modal what overlay. So presently, no JavaScript has been written to add that to it. So that's why you are seeing that nothing is what is going on in your browser. This I, oh, you're not in our previous project. this I is actually HTML tag or element. Okay, and you know I is italics in your normal HTML. So what we did was that we passed the I, but we want it to carry our class of fast. That's close and open that you are seeing. That closes and that's what we just pass in there. Okay, if you see something now, ADB I pass it something inside here. I say good. You should expect this good to be what? Slangs, italics. But I didn't pass anything there. I just turned the I class to the I element to a class immediately. Then that's what I was able to do that. Are we good? Should we continue? Alright, now let's now move on to our CSS, our JavaScript, sorry. So see what I wrote here. I say number one, select the modal btn, okay, modal overlay, the classes that we have there, look at it. We have the modal btn, we have the modal overlay, then we have the what? The close btn. That is just the power of this application. The modal btn will control the button, the open modal button, this guy that you're seeing here, abi. Then the modal overlay will be the one that will pop out a container. This is a container now, it's inside a div. Container will be pop out and it will cover everything here. Alright, so the last guy that I have here is what? The close word btn. This close btn, you see now, is a button. Alright, when you click on it, what do you want to be done? That this, after this modal overlay, is now on top of your application. That's when this one will be what? Will be affected. Do you get it? That was one of the hints I passed in there. I wrote down there. The next thing I wrote down here, I said listing for what? A click event on modal btn and a close btn. Remember we talked about event listener in our previous project. So, and we said if you are listening to a click event, meaning you are talking to what? A button. Because you can only click button in an application. You can click button in an application for you to have an effect. Okay, in that particular application. So that event listener for clicking is actually talking about button. Okay, so we have to add an event word listener. When user click modal btn, that modal word btn, okay, add open modal to the word to the modal overlay, which we have seen in the finished project. Okay, the last point, when user click close btn, remove it. So immediately this guy is added to the modal overlay and they click on that close btn, this guy here, remove the what? The open what? The open modal. Does it make any sense? It closes the open modal. That container that will be on top.
If it was not there, we would not be able to close it.
It was not there, you will not be able to close it. For example, now we've not written anything here now. Nothing is popping out. Until when something pop out here, they will now click on the close. Look at this sample that we have. This guy don't come out. This is sample, have you? Look at it. Immediately this guy is there. That's when this guy is what? Is available. So immediately I click on this guy, go out and leave this.
So click on it again.
So this is a container. You can see it in our code, modal word content. You can see it here. It's inside div of what? Container. Now this modal overlay is actually affecting this background, making it to what? To fade out. Okay, that's what is going on there. So if this one is now on top and you click on this your close btn, you come back to your original. But presently we don't have any effects here. Now, assignment I'm going to give to you guys. Look at it. Immediately this guy is clicked. Okay, a lot of things can be written here. I'm going to demonstrate one. Okay, I'm going to demonstrate after I've done everything. A lot of things can be written here. Now, for example, I can have a form submitted. Another one again, image can be inside this container. So immediately this guy is click, okay, that image should what? Should pop out. That's how they used to get gallery. Make you click on one gallery, they can have all the image in one side. When you click on one gallery, you have the image pop out. All the rest will be what? Will be faded out. And be flipping it. Are you getting concepts? Okay. So let's get it done. So let's now go to our app.js. Presently in our app.js, we have, all right, I just have the listed process there, select blah, 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 stuff like that. So you can, when you read through it, you see what we did. So the first thing we need to do, we need to define our what? Variables. Variable 1, modal btn, variable 2, modal overlay, variable 2, close or btn. The class. Abi? That's what we need to call. So let's get our variable const. This one should be modal. Let's call it modal btn equals to please, when we are calling the class, what do we call again class? Please let it stick in. Let it what? Stick in. Query selector. This one I'm calling the modal what? Btn. So const. This one should be the modal itself. I'm calling the modal itself. Oh, problem. So documents dot query selector. Problem. The query selector. I want to have the modal overlay. That's the modal itself. Modal overlay. Then the last guy comes. That's the close now. The close button. Close btn. So this one I want you to give me documents dot query selector. This one should be close what? Close btn. So we've declared our variables. So the next thing is for us to use event listener to get our result, either you add or you remove. How far now? Okay, even the work safe. Check them. Should we continue? So let's add our event listener. We're adding event listener to the button, the modal btn. The modal btn, we have a modal button. I think I have a modal button in my HTML here. Modal btn. Where's the modal btn? Alright, I have a modal btn. This is a button. Alright, I'm adding my event listener to handle it. So the other place I will add event listener to handle this button again is a close what btn. Event listener here, event listener there. This one is to what? To launch the modal. This one is to close the what? The modal. Are we good? So let's go. We're going to say modal btn variable that we have declared dot add. You see add event listener there. Add event listener. I said we are listening to what? A click what? Event. And this is to a click event. Then you pass in a what? A callback function. We have three types of function in JavaScript. We have your callback function, your conventional function that you normally declare your function and your function name, then you call your function. That's the conventional function. Then we have the arrow function. All right. Arrow function is majorly used in React.js and all those EX6 applications. For example, in creation of component in React, you use arrow function. In creation of component in React, it's not that your conventional function will not work. Okay, it will work. It depends on how you want your components to be created. But I'm just telling you that we have different way of creating what function. You'll be hearing about spread operator. Okay, spread operator is majorly in React. Okay, like especially when you're talking about arrays, you want to look through array, or you get all the elements in an array. We'll get there. I also will get there. You know, it's small. So now I'm going to call my callback function here. I'll pass this guy. Since it's a function, you know I have to get my curly brace. Do it very well. So when this function is called, I am calling my what? The modal class. Okay, I'm calling the modal class. Where is the modal class? The modal class is in this place. You not pay attention now. You know when I'm talking, you now ask me question. The modal class is where is I have modal. Where do I have modal only there? Modal btn, close btn, modal container, modal overlay, then modal word btn. So I'm going to call the modal itself here. Right, I'll go back to my JavaScript. So if I said modal dot, remember the last class we said we want to check if a class exists. All right, in a particular class I will call work the class list. They will call work contains, right? They will pass the class. If it exists, you will see true. If it doesn't exist, you will see what? False. All right, but I'm not talking about that. So I'm going to use modal.class list. Okay, it's present. I'll just go straight dot add. So I've just add this guy to it. What am I adding to it? I'm adding what? The open modal. This one that Rafael is looking at us. That guy is not good to miss class. Did you go through the video? Alright, don't worry, I will say that. So we're adding what? The open modal. I'll come back, okay? So the next thing we do now, we need to add an event listener to our close button. If you run this now, look at it. What did you observe? It's coming up, but we cannot close it. Hello? We can't close it, all right, until I refresh it here. Because you know why this one was added? Because the open modal in your CSS is not included. If you go and check, if you inspect it, where's the HTML environment? Do I need to put it in a bigger screen? I don't want it to put it in a bigger screen. Okay, I think it's up there. until I refresh. So look at it too. I think, can you see the body? If you can see the body, let me open the body. Right. Be looking at that modal overlay. When we click on it, open modal was added. Did you see it? So we now need to look for a way to kick out this open modal. Okay, and this open modal, if we can kick out this open modal, when it's closed, we get our words, the other guy. But presently, until you refresh before his words come back to normal. So let's go back to our app.js. So what I will call here, I will call the close btn. I think I have it there. Yeah, close btn dot what add event what listener. So we are listening to what, to a click event. We are listening to a click event. We'll call our callback function. Pass this guy here. Okay. So what I will like do, I'll just say modal dot class list dot what remove abi. The remove is present there. So I'll just remove open words, open modal. I will be in a very, very good shape like this. So if I close, open it, I have this, I can close it. I can open it, I can close it. You can see what something's going on in the body there. Yeah, can open it, open modal was added, close it, open modal is removed, open it, added, remove. So this is the concept that's the first concept I gave to you guys on your header, on the header and the sidebar. How do you add a class inside another class that to now overwrite it? That's the first concept I gave to you guys. So that's why I have to bring this example in case you want to implement it in your code. So let's now go back to Raphael. Now you see this property called class list. What this guy does is it tells you if a class exists. If the class does not exist, okay, look at it. If you check your cursor, when I click on this on my cursor, all right, because let me pop out this. Let's say I have dot contains. Okay, please, oh guys, I will come back to you. I'll remove it. Just something. Dot contains. Okay, I have dot contains. If I click on it, I think it's still refreshing or something. All right, modal btn. This guy is talking to imports. Let me go a bigger screen. Let me call btn. I think I have a class btn there, and this btn is talking to, yeah, this btn is talking to this guy here. So
Did you save the code?
let me see it. btn modal btn. I'm not sure I saved the JavaScript. So you can see what we are having. btn is not what is not defined. All right, the variable is not defined. So let me see if that is in line what, line 11. So let me use something that I defined here. I define modal words btn, and the modal btn is looking for the modal. So let's pass in modal btn here. Imports allowed here. So, mod sporting class, BTN, modal BTN.
This is not beating. It's okay, so I don't want to say this. It's not showing.
The class that I have in here, I have BTN there. Let me pass BTN there, not open. I'm supposed to be having true or false. True or false. Modal BTN or class list or contains BTN. Oh, my bad. Sorry. So sorry. I'm checking it. I'm supposed to pass in, bring it in console.log. If I say this is equals to this, Abby, I'm supposed to pass in to get the result in console. I'll say console.log. So I'm calling bits, Abby. My bad. Obvious. Okay. Because it exists, it's showing me what true. Alright. Because BTN is there. If this guy does not exist, let's say I have open modal. Let's say I pass in open modal. The open modal is not actually in that modal BTN class. Open modal. That's what we are going to have here. False. It's not in that element, in that class there. So you're going to get what false. So that's the concept that we use here. Okay. Let me take it back. So be in a very good shape like this. Take it out. Alright. Thank you very much. So let's get the code. Let's get the code. And Alright, let me give you guys a class work to do for me. Abi? With this example that we've done. But you don't want to do classwork. All those things are learning here do. After this class, so we'll now build a calculator. Alright, the way we build this calculator, I will send the HTML code to you via WhatsApp platform. I will send the CSS code to you via WhatsApp platform. Abi? Then we'll do the JavaScript together. I will drop the HTML code to your WhatsApp platform. I will drop the CSS code to your WhatsApp platform. We will now do the JavaScript code together. You understand? So what you will do is that you will copy the code, the HTML code on your WhatsApp platform, save it on your what? Index of HTML abi file. Your CSS code, you can save it in your what? Styles or what? CSS what? File. Abi? Then you open your JavaScript file called app.js. So we'll now be building that one together. Because that will make us to be on a better level, not us to be explaining HTML, CSS, and we are doing JavaScript. Just like we are going back and forth. I don't know if you understand. So this class what I'm giving to you guys, when this thing is clicked, this guy popped out. Alright? Joy, your own classwork is immediately this thing pop out. Instead of this mobile content, I want a picture to appear inside this container. Then you should be able to close it back and get your modal project. Somewhere, when this thing pop out, instead of this modal content to appear, I want a form, a registration form to be pop out so that when I fill this form, I can click on submit. Your own is going to be complex. So by the time I click on submit, now you're having your close effect on your submit button and this place. If I click on submit, it should close it. When I mean close, it means that it should close this guy, show this guy. Is that okay? Raphael, immediately this button is clicked, I want a video to play on this place.
I'll put video.
You put video here. Then I should be able to play it and see what it's all about. You see a lot of this concept in websites. And these things are not difficult. It's ability for you to think and see how they're able to achieve it. So please, let's start working. Joy, your one is very simple. Don't come and give me grammar. Just image to appear, then close it, the image disappear. Raphael, immediately this button is clicked, a video should play here. The video should be playing here. Do you have video in your laptop?
I have to have video on my laptop.
Yeah, now. You need to have video in your laptop, then you need to link the video to your listing. Then somewhere just a form that is going to be submitted, but the only thing you have to do, immediately we click on the submit form, this thing should close. Let's start working. I'm giving us.
So after the video plays, that cancel close will still be there. To close the
Yeah, it should still be there to close it. I'm giving us, this is 10:23. I'll give you up to 11 o'clock. So more than 30 minutes. Right. it.
Okay, you're dropping the application.
I'll drop it on the. I'll drop the HTML. I'll drop the CSS. You know what you do now. You put it inside the index of the HTML. Then you put the CSS in styles. Then you now create your app.js. That's what we now treat. Go 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 go. Somebody is making money with that song like this. Somebody on den.
So, sir, if we start, like, for example, now we start working, if they don't, they're going to give us time, or we are not are going to give them time.
As
Are we
in,
the one that's going to give them the time, or we don't give
you be the one to give them the time.
we don't give them time?
But
So
please,
they can't give you time.
if they give you time, that means you are a professional. You got into some level. But if you are giving them time, most of the time allow it to be 10 working days.
Sir,
10 working days.
that's how
2
many
weeks.
2 weeks
Eh?
to do website.
So, is it for front and back end?
No, for only front end. How will you do front end and back end? For front end and back end, you can give them like 2 to 3 months. But just front end, all those this thing.
What about 1 month?
1 month, that means you want to take your time. But it depends on your clients. It depends on your client, sha. Some of them would.
Workload.
And another thing you need to do again, if you give them time, always update them the progress of the project. Whatever you have done, send to them on WhatsApp. This is where I've gotten to, that they will know what's going on. Not you give them 1 month and you are just silent. They will be looking as if this person don't know what the person is
So
doing.
please all please zero. I said I'm not sure.
Is this not Raphael? Is this not somewhere that want to see? Somewhere you want to see now? Eh? My MTN, no, I have access to this WhatsApp. Oh. WhatsApp is not working here yet. How when you start making money for your projects, you not forget Mr. Emmanuel in Ado Ekiti. Some of you will be in Lagos, some of you will be somewhere else. We are still in Ado Ekiti. Can see this local place. Somewhere this place not local. Still be here. It's local, abi? Can imagine me leaving Lagos and coming to this place. You ask me what did I even see?
I came from
Were you
Lagos.
in Lagos?
And now I was transferred from Lagos here.
Okay, this new horizon. Why? You cannot reject the offer.
Yeah, I thought this place is good though. I never knew that.
It's local.
Never knew this place is a big time error.
But you get to spend less.
You get to spend less,
Less is very turning to more.
but
Less is very turning to more now.
no opportunity now.
Yeah, no.
And you know you need the opportunity to grow. Amazing grace.
Now, are we going to open a new folder?
Open a new folder now. Then just arrange it
Is it on that modal?
under projects. Just Please, this one we are building is a simple calculator. You're going to see it. Where is your own WhatsApp? Front end, have you?
Should name it calculator.
You can name the folder calculator. This is your class now.
Folder calculator.
This is your HTML. This is your JavaScript.
First one is HTML.
Yes, the other one is JavaScript.
Java or CSS.
Sorry, CSS. Don't mind me, Jerry. This thing not copy finish.
Can you delete it already?
I'll remove it. It's not complete. This one is complete. So let me also structure my own. This is what I want you guys to do. You you can leave this modal. Create. I wanted to create a folder outside. So you can click on new folder or new file. Not file, not file. I don't want to be inside here. So let's call the folder calculator calc.
Instead of folder calculator.
There's a project, so call it calc. Then inside this calc, create a file. The first one should be index. So this index you pass in your HTML inside. Index.html. So you should know what to do now. Oh, this one is the other one. So you know I need to print my H1, Abi? So then you can call this one calculator. So everything will look nice. Okay. Then the next file you create again, create a file called styles, styles.css. So let me just close this one. So this ties your CSS. So the last file that you create is app.what gs, abi app.gs. So what we now do now, we link this ties inside our index, right? We link this tie inside our index on the head region. Link where styles.css. So we now link the JavaScript at the bottom, right? We'll call the JavaScript here, call it script sroc app.js. Differ, spell it DEF. Have you seen the one that the person differ? Another attribute called differ here. DEFERO. Differ. You can see the properties in then. Say script with word differ attribute will prevent the dump content loaded with what event from firing until the script has been loaded. So it delay the effect on your browser until when that JavaScript is completely loaded before the effected will be added to it. So this attribute must be used if the sroc attribute is absent. Do you get it? Probably if there's no sroc, you use it. That is for inline script. In this case, it would have no effect for inline script. Okay, that means if you are writing inline script, you can write inline scripting of JavaScript. You can be coding your JavaScript inside your HTML, so it will not have any effects. Okay, not have any effect. That's what that's mean. To achieve a similar effect for dynamically inserted script, use async. So you turn the async. Look at it now. Async goes with await. Okay, what async does is that async we first of all load what they need to be loaded, then the await, we wait for the execution of the browser until when that async is loaded. Okay, when you now turn the async to false, meaning you have turned whatever want to be loaded to be false, right? Inside the script we differ the attribute, all right, the attribute we execute in order in which they appear in the document. All right, so differ can be used when the sroc attribute is absent. Yes. So if you are trying to define anything, just type it and inspect it. That's the essence of your ID. Okay, now we have done some things there. Let's see the look of this calculator first. Please launch it. If you have done what I did now, launch the calculator so that you see the interface. So this is the interface of the calculator. But okay, you've not arranged yourself well. Is it on showing where?
It's not like your the cost is down.
Check your CSS. Hope you copied everything from the CSS. You have to open it too. Did you open it before you copy it? You open it to get to this side. You have to open it first. You didn't open your own. Bring your system, let me see. I will even see error in your program. See error there now. All those red line.
You show me, that's how I didn't see. You show me five.
Showing in my own too.
Yes, show me five. This is now five.
Operator. Buttons. This is your styles. Okay, this is your what was this saying? How did you close it?
When I want to write, when I want to link the JavaScript.
You've not linked it now.
Not link this time.
You want it to work.
So this.
Check your copy. You didn't copy it well. Did copy your styles well. Is it okay now, you?
Let me just sort out.
Joy, is this situation like that for your own?
I'm still trying to fix up stuff.
That I will know if it's screen size that is causing it. Div equal active bold.
Or is it my screen size?
I'm not sure it's screen size. Check this index of the HTML. Why not increase the width of this guy? The entire calculator is in calculator. This div now,
Yeah, div class calculator.
class calculator.
Should be at the top.
Border radius.
Does not have a width.
Wiggle. class left panel, numbers. You know there are two. Let me see. Okay, the body width is 500 pixels. Is that what you have there? Hmm? 500 pixels. The margin 4%. Hmm? The border, this one, this one.
Can you scroll up?
This one, there are two body. I hope you didn't copy only one. No, it's only one. This one was not complete. Let me remove this one. Hmm? Okay, this is my own one. What happened? Please give it to Raphael to correct it. By now you should be able to be correcting within yourselves. Check it very well. Padding, 20 pixels. Alright, those of you that your own is showing that it's not showing well, turn your padding to be 30 pixels and see. Hmm? On the body now, this is your body. Go to the CSS side, you see padding under calculator CSS, have you? And turn that point to 30 pixels. Let's see what you're going to have. Still the same thing. As in, there's no space. There's still no space in the area. It is not filling. Okay. What class is handling that equal to there? That equal to what class is handling it? What class was this equal to given? What happened?
So you saved the code, but it's showing.
These people. That means the CSS is not linked now.
It's linked at the top.
It's linked at the top. It's linked. You have.
Sorry, style instead of style. It's meant to be style.
Yes.
She call her own style now.
Yes.
It's
Imagine.
UIS.
You are disturbing us. We will send you out of New Horizon. Please save it and refresh it. It's because of that CSS. It will show now.
My one is also showing the same thing.
Like your own.
This stuff is now it's not at this side.
And we correct it. Let's correct it together. But I don't know why your own is doing like that. Please this is what I want you guys to copy. Let me check it in my own. That will get back to you guys. Probably this when I what I pasted here is what is wrong.
Sir, please, I want to use myself.
Okay. Are you internet in? I was checking equals. Are you equals? Okay. Go to div dot equals. That width is it 17%? 70% that you have there equals that class there. Is it 70%? 94. 70%. All right, make it 20%. Let me see. Div that increase, Abby. The all right. Take it back to 70%. Okay, let's go and talk to what's div. This div that is talking to, that is having this equals. This equals is inside the div, right? This equals is inside a general div. Hmm? And you can do adjustment now. This equals so is inside a div. So let me see this left panel that is carrying the number. Okay. Div. Close your div. still have a space here. It's not even typing. It won't type. It's JavaScript that will make it type. I just left funny. So the equal is not inside is left funny. The equal is only inside this div. So where is this div coming from? Div buttons, div class of operator. Okay, I think it's inside the class of, this is for button. It's in this class of buttons. Buttons. Presently now I don't have anything in buttons. Please check your buttons. Is there anything in buttons? The buttons class. Nothing is passing there too. The button class is inside a div. Okay, all the button, they are inside a class of buttons. But when I collapse this, boom boom boom.
So,
100%.
I think when you said we should reduce the value to 30, it was to a wrong class.
No, I asked you to take that one back now. I asked you to take that one back. So what you guys do now, go to that button, go to your buttons, then give it a width of 100%. That buttons that nothing was written inside, go and give it a width of 100%. You're passing a width of 100% to it. And my own is working fine. And your internet is running. It's not even needing internet because there's nothing that was linked from the internet there. For what? Style from head. It's the same thing that you guys copy and paste there. From what?
from AI.
I don't know. They corrected it.
No, like AI is code for calculator with scripts and CSS.
Sir,
Hmm.
Even you try very
What's that?
this thing.
Hmm.
Have you corrected it?
yes.
Yes.
What happened to it?
With under div dot equal. That is the
Div
class name.
dot equal.
Change the width to, I gave it 10, but it's not still perfect.
That's what line?
Div dot
100.
equal.
What weight did you give it?
I gave it 10, but Koti wa okay now.
10%.
Then you now give it 100.
I gave that width 10%.
Okay.
Yeah, it's worked truly. But
You
it's
gave
not
it
still
10%.
perfect.
Yes, I gave it 10%. It's not still perfect, but I gave it 10%.
Let me see it. Let me see.
It's okay.
But see,
Still kind of short. Yes.
div dot equals. This one now. That I have 17 now.
Yes.
I gave it 10. Alright, so that means you reduce it now. So what you do now, give it something like 8. Probably is working the screen is the screen size. Is the screen size. I don't know. My screen is bigger than Joy's screen. I thought your screen
It's still.
is what?
This one is not here.
Is it not okay like this?
It's
The
not okay. It's
Like
too
the
small.
plus is this division is meant to be up here.
is the screen no? Is the screen size oh?
So sir, we need to work on this part.
Is
So
your
this
screen
division can come in.
No, no.
is oh she said this since can somebody help us to get the issue removed? Is your screen size that is causing that?
Where that's in place.
So should we leave it at 10?
Yeah, we'll leave it at 10. But
10
we need
is
to work
cool,
on-
Abi.
Because I mean we can
We need
actually
to work on that div, that calculator.
Off it now, you don't have to off it again. Yeah, take.
Like I said, we need to work on this place. So this one can come here.
And I think that button is
What's
that.
the button's name?
Hmm?
The name of this div.
Look for the name of that. That's what you reduce.
Which we
10 now.
need to work on this part, this div.
Oh.
Okay. Maybe
So what class is carried down?
All I'm looking for as well. Minus operations.
I think it's operation. Operator rather.
Operator dot div.
No, operator itself. Abi?
Operator div.
There's
Yeah,
operator
operator
and there's operator itself. But here is operator. In the HTML is operator. So I
But
think
there's nothing in operators.
see now, there's what to say.
Like in the style.
There's
Maybe
nothing.
setting.
See, good people. That's what's crazy.
It's ancient song by
So why did they chase after the house? Why did they chase each other?
skitting.
It's just skits.
I know, like, why are they not chasing each other?
Skitting. I'm trying to make sense.
You guys, I don't know the Igbo meaning, sha. Maybe the Igbo meaning is to chase. If person do something, I don't know. Because
Skitting. Abi, oh
go,
yeah.
go, go.
Shani in the bed.
Alright, let's start our app.js. The first thing we declare our variables. Yeah, you showed me something that AI, the calculator that AI did. Is it working?
Yes.
Okay, if it's working, it's fine. But this calculator that you are building is a simple calculator, business calculator. That's why you are seeing.
Business.
This is a business calculator. Calculator that you have all of these numbers. You know, there's no special symbol like sine, cosine, all those this thing. This is a business calculator.
So
So
we can add cosine if we want to add it.
yes, it's your assignment I'm going to give you.
Ah,
Eh?
sir.
No.
The assignment I will give you. If you are done with this one,
Yes, give us
you will improve on it. Add all those special this thing, cosine, sine, and stuff like that. I don't know how you do it, but just do it and play.
There's no JavaScript in that this thing.
Cosine.
It's not JavaScript you used to get it.
Cosine.
Then now,
JavaScript we use.
the JavaScript I used to get it. There's a math method in JavaScript now that contains all of these things. You see pi, math.pi, math.cosine, this thing. Alright, let's just start. The first thing we need to declare our variables. Let's check the HTML. Let me open all of them so that. So you know that we have input here, right? Input is an ID, and input is also a class. Okay. The reason why I have separation of ID and a class, if you like, you target your ID. You like, you target your class, but you are getting the same word.
we call our ID CSS, we use hash.
Hmm?
Are we using
ID CSS, yes. You use hash. Hash, then the name. So our operators. So you notice that these operators, they are just coming as a div. Okay, they're just coming as a div. Plus, minus is a div there.
You can
Then
also use P elements.
you can also use those.
P elements instead of P.
Yeah, you can also use your P elements. Okay, but please, if you are using your P element, you know you have to call that one. You call your P. Now we need to call our div before we do anything now. This thing. You see now these times now. You notice these are times came from what? From HTML entity. This HTML entity. All right, because this guy is still asking what's HTML entity is for.
Okay, HTML.
Entity. This is coming from HTML entity to get all those special characters. Then you have your div. This is also art divide. You can get all those this one from this HTML entity too. Alright, just get to see. Then what we need to look at again is the buttons. Okay, where's the buttons now? The class of the buttons. This buttons was given a class. So if I want to target something like plus buttons, alright, sorry, this one is given a class of operators, right? If I want to target something like plus, I need to be able to get this word.
So can you comment all those diff so you know?
Hmm?
Can you use comments to describe all those diff?
Operators. Then I have you see this class of, now this one is for numbers or button, because all of these numbers. So I need number, I need what? Operator, okay. I need operator, I need number, I need operator, okay. I need results. You can see this results that is bringing up my attributes. I need a result variable. Then I need this guy that you are typing, this one that you are typing inside. I need the input. So I mean, how many variable do we need to declare? We need inputs. We need what? Operators or operator. We need what again? We need number or numbers. We need what? We now need what? Results. Are you paying attention?
Yes, sir.
These are the 4 variables that you have to declare. So let's go and start declaring it. So let's use var inputs, variable input. So I don't look as if I'm using const every time. So I'm using document dot. So I can use query selector. Can you get element by ID, Abi? Get element by ID. I said Abi now. You know answer me, okay? It's alright. I said I can use query selector. I can use get element. I can use get element by ID. I can use anyone now because the class was given to be input. The ID was also given to be input. So I can use anyone I want to use. It's my preference. So I have the input. I'll call the input there. So the next var I will declare is we need to declare our number. So this one will just undo all the numbers. The number I will call. Now let's see something here. Document dot query selector. I have something here. Let me, before I type something now, for Samuel now start fighting me again. Because Samuel is a superstar in this class. Now, look at it. Look at it. You have a class of numbers. Are you getting it? You have a class of numbers. And if you observe all of these numbers that I see here, numbers is coming on top. If I call numbers div, numbers div, numbers div, numbers div, numbers div, numbers div, Abi, all those 1, 2, 3 was not given any class. This was not given any class. So the best way for me to handle it is also called numbers div, right? So I can pass this guy inside my query selector. So I can just say put my code there, dot numbers, Abi. So after numbers, what am I targeting? I am targeting what? Div. Is it okay? After numbers, I am targeting what? Div, because according to what we have in there. Okay, now the next variable that we need to declare is the this one I'm just putting var everywhere. I hope somebody will not ask me a question. var is variable. var, then let's define our what or pre.
We can also use
Can also
const.
use const.
Let's use const and let's stick to one thing.
So wait, can we use const for everything, both number
And I can use const now. It's still a variable declaration method now.
and we can also use var for name too.
No, when we started our JavaScript, I say var is old method
Yeah.
of declaring
New one
variable.
is const.
Const is new.
And let's
Let is new. Const and let is for year 6.
Let's use const.
You say I beg. Hey, it's okay. Oh.
That's how
You,
var is not compulsory now.
you beg tire by the time you start doing hard one. I just see, I still playing, you are saying I beg. Always now operator. Document dot query selector. So now if you look at these operators, I will soon stop this class. We'll continue next class. So that if you look at these operators, look at these operators. If I call this up, this is a class, right?
Yes, sir.
After this class is a div.
Yes.
So if I want to talk to plus, div, talk to minus, div, talk to times, div, division, div. So if I'm able to target this class, I can talk to any of this. Abi? So just like what we did for number. So I'm going to pass in a dot operators, right? It's operators. Then we call what? Div. So the last guy we are declaring const result, Abi. We need to call our results. Should I call it results? Let me call it result now. I'm good. Result. What's the result? Is it a class here? Is ID. So we are going to use get element by what? By ID, Abi. Okay, thank you. Documents. Dot get elements by ID. So the ID is what? Result, Abi. Results. That's what those white guy will say. Results. So the last guy, there's another button that we need to talk to. Look at it. That is cleaning the entire district. This guy here. See.
Sir, because we are using get element by, that's why we did not put dots. Yes.
No, you don't need now. Look at it. Look at the way it's represented here. Just hide it. There's nothing going down there. Yeah, you're using get element by ID, you don't need to put dots. But we're using query selector, you need to put what? Dots. Yes, I think he was not in the class. Probably two of you was in that class. The last guy we need to look at now is the clear. Let's see what the clear is doing. The clear is an ID too. So what are we calling it? We are calling it get element by what? By ID. So we're calling it get element by ID straight up. Yes, const. Should we call it clear? Okay, let me call it clear. So what's the ID? The ID is C, Abi? Oh, the ID is clear. Not clear, not C. The ID is clear. Is it capital letter C? Small letter. So we've declared our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, our 4 variables. Can we stop here or we should continue with the class? Eh? I give you an assignment to do. You just go and do that thing. The assignment I gave to them before. There's something that we now detected. Abi? Eh? This guy is taking. Is that what project?
I said that time that we should still fix it.
So go and fix that when you click on that button. Let your entire this thing on the head appear.
Everything inside the header should appear inside that button.
This is our first class, Abi. This is our second class for this week.
Yes.
Boy.
So wait, sir. Everything that is in the header should be inside that button, that menu button.
See, when you click that sidebar, you know, say that.
Everything is inside there. I would get that too.
No, see that hider. Sidebar, they cover that.
Yeah, you know he was not in the class.
So you see me kind of rearrange them, you know, to cover.
Please, we have enough time. I need to add more assignment to you.
Yes, now.
I just 12 minutes.
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
12 minutes, as in.
Said for the time.
Huh?
There are saying Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. We are submitting our project next week. Have you forgotten?
And this man, that project is, you should do. That project is not difficult.
On that project too.
Yeah. Please, I'm collecting that project next week, please.
Monday or Wednesday, sir?
Monday.
Ah,
First class next week. That's
Jesus.
yes. First class next week. I'm collecting it.
So we already agreed first week of August.
We shall give us
That's
August.
what we said.
Ibo, don't be following this joy. Brother is
I
doing
was not the only one.
is doing school assignment. Ibo, you just be there
I
hiding.
was not the only one. No.
Don't follow her, please. Please, first week on Monday, first class next week. I want to have my this thing.
Hey.
That's the first assessment. Oh.
Hello.
So you're just telling us today, so make it Wednesday.
No, on Monday. Could they work?
Your phone.
So I will not give you assignment again. Just go and take your time and get it done.
We have not finished. Finish.
You say?
We have not finished.
Which one?
The assignment you gave us.
Hey now.
It's charity project. You've not taught us preloader. And it's preloader on it.
Preloader is HTML now.
You've not taught us how to put preloader before
The pillar is going to be load before the website.
You
It's
pass
like
preloader.
this website now.
You pass preloader.
You don't even know how to pass the pillar.
You pass preloader in the body. Eh? And there is an element called preloader. Some people use class. Some people use classes, but there's HTML element called preloader. Just pass it on. Always pass it on the header. On the header.
After you link your CSS.
You know that one is head. That place you link your CSS is head. After you link your CSS, just pass it there. So that thing, yes, that thing will load. It will be in the header.
After the header.
Inside the header.
Inside the body. Let me see an example. I have a preloader in this my website.
Just go to the website and see how to color it.
See tech. Do I still have the link of that site?
Color it. If it's that color, it's supposed to be.
Preview.colorlive.
The what?
Preview.
Dot
Preview.colorlive.com.
lab, abi?
lib.com/#charityworks.
.com. Abi? .com hashtag
/charityworks.
charity works together, abi?
Yes.
Like this.
Yes.
This is a preloader on this website. Let me use this website for experience.
And that's
This one is this is the preloader on this one. It's the same thing. This we have different way of adding your preloader to your website.
That was also a preloader.
This is a preloader, a bubble. Depends on how you want it to be. My site is not very heavy.
But that's your site.
I think it's complete. This is my business website.
So you've hosted it already.
Hey now, systech.com.ng.
So wait, all these all those things that like for example now, that like come down again. Come down. Hey, this place, that graphic design, all those mobile app development, they are like HTML
Div.
on their own.
Yes,
You now link them.
yes.
So you click them now, it open it to the next page.
It's supposed to open to the next, but I did not put anything there. You can see. I didn't pass anything there. It's just like information of what I do.
Hey sir, this stuff that you are doing, put the mouse on down. See that way is coming up. Now go to that charity works, that color line. Go down. Put it on this one. See the way they are. How did you do that one like this? See.
No, this one
You
is
wrap everything in the header.
this one is at media. At media. But this one
How
is
are we
pop.
going to allow that?
How are we going to do
menu?
it that is going to
This one now. This one that I see here. This one is JavaScript.
we're not doing it to tell you
This one is JavaScript. But that one that I think reduce and increase is how come? Is that media.
Yes, I'll be scroll down. Scroll down. Scroll down. And this place, they use the absolute for here, right?
Yes, all those position relative and relation absolute.
This is where I'm having problem. So what did they use for this place?
Those percentage.
They
This
use percentage stuff.
There's a progress bar
Yeah.
in HTML. Call it there, put your value there.
Eh?
Call it there, put the value there that you want the
Progress
level
bar.
of progress bar. The highest is 100%.
So I'm going to
When
write
you get to this place, it's
progress,
100%.
then it will enter, it will bring it out.
Yes,
Like a button.
yes. There's a progress bar element.
Write it.
But it's Preloader that brought all of this thing. These people are scam. Let's see Preloader. Preloader now you've gone far. It's Preloader that brought these things now, Abi. You say okay. Preloader that brought this. So let me show you how to add a preloader to your. I just pray I will get it in my. But let me just inspect sharp. Or let me look at base source.
You can inspect Preloader.
Let me just check pesos. I should see it in pesos because this code now, I built this website with it has a backend though. This has a backend. I use Laravel.
For the backend. Laravel is it like JavaScript?
No, Laravel is PHP now, framework for PHP.
Their site is having like 3 headers. That color. It's having like 3 headers.
3 different headers.
Yes.
Lọ tán kí ó ṣe kó progress bar tó sọ ẹ ni mo mú ẹ máa fi àwọn word ẹ sábẹ́ àwọn pictures.
You said?
This image self, not the image.
I'm trying to look for that preloader.
Finish it in a day now. Not for JavaScript.
I didn't ask you guys to add JavaScript to that thing. This project was what conclude HTML CSS. Alright, you can see this one now. In this website, what I did was that I gave it a class of what? Of loader.
Where is it?
Put it in. I give it a class of loader. Okay. So this is what then there's another class called loader auto value. So it's classes CSS that I used to what to get this number. But let me see this their own websites, how they did their own preloader. This guy, you are looking for shortcut. even if they change it, then you see it on that header side where we saw this other header. Some people, they will pass it inside the class. You can see now. It may be inside this switcher bar CSS, switcher bar SSSS, or clearfix. But we don't know now because they didn't really call it loader or preloader.
So you can change the name.
You can change the name. No, it's a CSS work now. It's a CSS work, so you can actually change it to whatever you want to change it to. And this is even showing iframe. That's not the original. This is not the original site, right? This template is for sale now. You can see it on Coley Ruby. You buy it. So it's the iframe that these guys are showing here. I was able to bring out the
So we are rebuilding our own like that now. We can.
this should be the template here now. This one is template, title, switcher. We have the iframe here. No, it should be there. Is it here? I don't want to view from this thing. Okay, let me get the iframe from here. Which one is that one? Eh? Who came to collect it? Me, I don't want to take it. Okay, that's. See the iframe now. If you want to hack copy people's templates, if you just copy their iframe, a paid premium stuff. See, this iframe is ending here. Go and check the beginning of the iframe. Where is this guy starting from now? This iframe, this is a closing of the iframe. Where is the opening of the iframe? Scripts. Oh, we should open it. This is the opening of the iframe now. Look at it now. This is the re-link. This is what you copy. Open in a new tab. See, team charity works. This one will not open. This one will not open from Everto. Hope you know Everto is where you buy templates. Everto. You buy template from them. Yeah, it's different. It's past 12. Let this thing load and okay, it's coming on now. Okay, look at it now. This preloader now, you see now, it's also what they give it a preloader of ID. Give it a preloader. This is where they set the preloader. I don't know if you are getting it. This is where they set the preloader, and this preloader is coming from a class. Let me see if I can view the class for you guys. So just go to the website and inspect it. This is what I pass in here now. preloader. There's a preloader class here now.
When you see this,
There is preloader. But what I'm trying to let you guys know that the preloader is coming before the header. After you have your head closed, you open your body. All this code you are seeing here is for the preloader before your header. So whatever code,
copy this code now and paste it around to work.
it will not work. It will not work because this is an ID now. This is a class. This is a class.
Yeah, we style it.
Then you have to go to your this thing and work it.
Yes, yes.
But if you don't want to stop yourself, go to your program. That means you have this place here now. All right. This is your body. This is the body Abby. Let me see if I have preloader. We have progress. I know we have progress. So you can just pass in preloader. So whatever you pass in here, let's say load, let me just say div. Div. Then I pass in one here. This will load first, alright? But what you need to give a class first, alright? But what you need to give a class. Pass a class there called loader. Now this is it. You now go to your CSS. If your CSS is style dot loader, okay, what you now do here, you now make this guy, I think I have a property of progress. Let me see what I have here. I have page body. Do I have a sample here that I can use? I'm supposed to have another class now. Let me see if I have a sample here. Messages goes. Okay.
We used to bring that percent and show
Progress now.
PROG.
Progress. There is a CSS for progress.
So
Please.
we'll not write the percent once we write that.
Yes. Check a CSS property. check for CSS property for progress.
Well, it is loading, so it's meant to stay on the screen.
It's loading, Abby.
Yes.
And to look, call this thing
Okay,
as
as a class.
a class. Go code your CSS. This one is element too. So you call it as element in your class, in your CSS. Then you now set the value.
This thing has
I'll
finished.
just write 75%.
Then you now set the value.
This thing has
I'll
finished.
just write 75%.
You can write your name again. Write your name here, then start.